This is a message for Friday, June 5th, 2015. Now we begin. It is very good. The structuring of the beloved eminent gates has established the channels of light, flowing from the source outwards in the directions of the east and the west. And from these blessed hubs, the light flows to all lands, all water, all life on earth. These channels of light are the structural beams for the blessed global network of the light of Genesis. We have established this significant step in the actions required to bring forth the eon of eternal light. It is well done. Now we begin our phase of action to fill out the blessed framework. We will populate the framework with individual beams of light, channels of light, flowing here and there throughout the world. It is time. We have one final pathway of light to establish for the removal of residues, and this must be accomplished. We will visit this location in the coming weeks and will position the final master tools. This will complete the phase for the removal of the residues for Earth, and will activate the great cosmic cleaner to sweep away these residues in all locations. This process will greatly influence the process of the structural shifts for the Earth. The shiftings required for the support of the arrival of the new form for Earth, the mighty great star of Genesis. You see, great achievements have been made. Great requirements have been accomplished. It is very good, very good. Now, dear voice of the Source, yes, you are the voice of the Source. It is time now to populate the global network with the multitude of rays of light. Voice of the Source, here at the seat of eternal light, here you will receive the guidance for the creation of the messages of light, books of light, wisdom of light, to go out to all directions, distributed in all directions, to reach the people in all lands. These texts, this wisdom, these words of light assembled into books, will be the works of light for the eon of eternal light. These works of the light of the Source arrive to open the channels of light, to awaken the light of knowledge, the radiance of the knowledge of the Source within the households in all lands. These words of the Source are words to bring forth the assembly of the global network of the light of Genesis. It is time to populate the global network with the rays of light, rays of the light of the Source. For this knowledge we will prepare the seat of eternal light. We will prepare the hall of the light of the Source. The beings of light, great cosmic beings of light, will arrive in this blessed location of light to offer the knowledge for the assembly of wisdom. From here, from the seat of eternal light, we will generate the works to be spread in all directions, to all lands. The wisdom will be translated into the local languages, and these works will enliven the blessed radiance of the light of Genesis in all parts, establishing the individual beams of light, connecting to the source through each of the beloved eminent gates of knowledge. The western gate will spread the works to the west. The eastern gate will spread the texts to the east. The title is The Light of the Source. Volumes 1, 2, 3. And like this. Each volume will feature a subheading title, a focus for the volume. Dear Voice of the Source, we will assemble together the first 3 volumes of this collection before the end of this year. It is time for the vast spreading of this light, of this knowledge. The great channels of light are open. Yes, we will ask for the sponsorship of this program for the creation of these volumes of the Light of the Source. From our dear ambassadors, we will ask for this support. In preparation to begin, we will make some modifications to our blessed Hall of Genesis, which will now be known as the Hall of the Source. These modifications will be to prepare for the arrival of the great beings of light responsible to bring forth these words. Deliver these words to you, dear one, the voice of the Source. For this, we will construct a blessed seat of reception. It will be a solid platform to sit upon and receive in dignity this blessed knowledge. The design will be provided. Other modifications are required. This information will be given in the coming days. Let us discuss these works with our blessed directors, the director of the Light of Genesis, the directors of our beloved gates. The director of the Light of Genesis will oversee this project and will distribute these volumes to each gate for the distribution to the lands belonging to each direction. The texts must be translated and made available. It is time for the great spreading of the light of the Source. It is time for the populating of the global network of the Light of Genesis to bring forth the eon of eternal light. Voice of the Source. Dear Voice of the Source, it is through your blessed structure that this knowledge, this light, shall enliven earth. Awaken the forms of earth and assemble the beloved global network of the Light of Genesis. We will ask for the support of our dear ambassadors to offer the precious assistance for the achievement of these blessed texts of the new eon of eternal light. It is time now, dear Voice of the Source. Time to begin with the beloved assembling of the light of the Source. Yes, it is very good. Very good. Like this, we will proceed. Let us begin today. Today marks the beginning of the works of the light of the Source. Very good. Very good. Many blessings.